Welcome back to the Brian Green Property Group New Zealand Rally Championship. Round 1, the Central Machine Hire Rally Otago. This week, our local profile is Dunedin's favourite driver, Emma Gilmore.
The most common post you'll see if you follow me on Facebook would be me going to the gym first thing in the morning before work, and also my cats. Part of my daily routine is going to Body Synergy Gym, and I'm normally there by 5:30 in the morning. It's just something that really helps my mental health. If I don't do the exercise, I really notice how it affects me. It is important to be strong and fit for the rally car as well. They're really demanding, the cars, more so in just that strength that it comes from the G-forces that are working on us. So not like Formula 1 cars where you have that G-forces in the long corners, but we bounce around and bump around a lot, so it's pretty physical inside. So good to have a whole season. It was a bit disrupted with the co-drivers, so to have Malcolm for the final 3, we could really start to build some momentum, and it's going to be awesome this season having Ben for the full season. But yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time that I finished all the events in a championship. So to finish third in the championship was awesome, especially from where it started from at the start of the season, and also how we developed the car throughout the year. Working with Hayden and getting the most out of the C3 has been fantastic. Stepping up into a WRC2 car like the C3 has just been amazing, because you've got a car that is built to go fast, they're built reliably, and you know the lifing schedule of everything. Plus, running with Hayden and his team as well has also been a huge step up, because they also know how to run a car reliably and professionally, and to really help you run at the front of the field. So Hayden's very much about getting the car set up for how I want to drive it, which is fantastic. He's really hands-on with helping there. And the car itself, I mean, the harder you drive it, the better it is. And they're not that quick in a straight line, but how fast they can corner really takes a bit to get your head around. Favourite rally is the Otago rally. It's the first rally I ever had a go at driving on gravel. It's my home event. The event itself is world class. The spectators we get, the PR it gets, the attention, it really is like driving through what we used to experience in the World Rally Championship when there'd be huge crowds out on the stages. So it always brings a real buzz. The city really gets behind it, and the stages themselves are amazing. I love animals, and I actually really love dogs, but dogs are definitely a more higher needs pet, and because I travel so much and because I'm so busy at work with running the dealership, it was when I'd just taken on the business on my own and got my first pair of cats. Sadly lost one of them last year, so got another one, and then I sort of felt that we needed another younger one to keep the young one happy, so I've now up to 3 cats, which I feel like I've crossed the line on the crazy cat lady borderline, I think.
A modest entry in the Nzrc 2-wheel drive classes at Otago saw 3 Fiestas and 2 open 2-wheel drive cars. But Bryn Jones determined to outperform all the 2-wheel drives in his Fiesta R4 as the rally sets off through the Berwick Forest. There's a lot at stake in these forest stages, and it's easy to puncture or break the car and ruin your day, but Bryn is steady and has no issues. Tim Mackesy in an identical car put in a strong drive through the forest to take the class lead, however. Jones claimed the stage win on stage 2 and closed in on Mackesy's lead. And again on stage 3 it was Jones who was fastest. But Mackesy still held a 15-second lead and took another 3 seconds out of Jones on 4 as they headed to service at Middlemarch. Fuyuhiko Takahashi has returned, attracted by the APRC points on offer and a chance to compete again in New Zealand. His Fiesta is an older R2 model, but he was still enjoying a good run on these roller coaster Otago roads. Dave Strong returns in his Honda Jazz. The car has been a long project as the team shoehorned a V6 Legend engine into the back of the car. Strong was confident that this could be the best the car has ever been after the crucial setup changes. By stage 3, he was 3 seconds ahead of the Fiesta of Mackesy. As the stages ran through the afternoon, Strong dropped back, first behind Mackesy and then Jones. Paul Cross's Toyota Corolla was outgunned on these stages, but he'd always intended to run this car in the historic class and may well do so once paperwork has been sorted with Motorsport New Zealand. For now, he was enjoying a trouble-free run and looking to score points in the open two-wheel drive class. For the last gravel stage at Nenthorne on Saturday, Bryn Jones had finally overtaken Mackesy after a day-long battle.
Flat 7 right line over crest 50, crest line 80.
In fact, Jones was 49 seconds faster just through this final stage. That left Mackesy 28 seconds behind at the end of the day, but leading the Asia Pacific Championship two-wheel drive class. Takahashi into third, but a good day for him with no issues, and he'll take second place in the APRC class.
It's obviously first event for the year for us, so basically it was just a matter of trying to find our feet really, and unfortunately we're a little bit slower this morning, just trying to do that, but we've managed to get some time back this afternoon, so yeah, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, we're pretty happy. It's pretty nice being on the pace a bit more this year, and once you're sort of in like a competitive thing, it kind of makes it more fun, and then you try a bit harder as well, so yeah, it's pretty nice.
Tim Mackesy started day two with another stage win over Jones. But Jones responded with another strong performance, this time in the Berwick Forest. The stage used much of the boundary roads on the edge of the forest, so confidence over the high-speed road and crest was key to speed here. Jones was flying.
5 left over crest, stop at drive. 200. 7 left and over.
By the start of the final Kuri Bush stage, Jones' lead was 37 seconds over Mackesy. Certainly not enough to be comfortable.
7 left over crest and 7 right line 300. 7 right line 300.
But in taking the win, Jones showing that he has learnt a lot since this car arrived at the start of 2024. This was a strong performance to start his 2025 campaign.
Yep.
Yeah, over the moon by it all. A fantastic weekend, obviously. It's been incredible with what we've managed to achieve. This one's to the team, you know, the last 12 months, especially the last 6, has been very tough for me mentally, and it's just great to be able to get a result back for them because they've been pushing me hard as possible, so massive thank you to them.
But also impressive is the pace shown by Tim Mackesy, who didn't get a lot of seat time in this car in 2024 and is looking very competitive in 2025. He took the win in the Asia Pacific Rally Championship two-wheel drive section over Takahashi. Paul Cross crashed in the tricky Waipori Gorge stage. So Dave Strong taking maximum points in the open class and an excellent 9th overall in the Nzrc Rally. In 2024, we saw Andrew Graves win the Rally Challenge four-wheel drive with his son Hayden alongside. But with Josh Marston back in the championship, Andrew will resume his role as co-driver. While Hayden teams up with Jack Stokes, who's taken over driving duties in the Stokes Motorsport Fiesta AP4.
Right, I've got the two generation of Graves here. Let's start with the old man. Back in the silly seat this season after winning a championship last year. How do you feel about getting back alongside Josh?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it, and it's good for Hayden to jump in another seat too and see how it's done in a better car, So it's good.
We'll talk to you, Hayden. Obviously, getting an opportunity in Cat 1 to sit in the silly seat. How do you sort of feel about that?
Yeah, feeling pretty comfortable. Obviously, sitting with him last year is a bit crazy, so it's nothing really different. Yeah, looking forward to it. Stage is looking good, and yeah, it's pretty comfortable, and yeah, just looking forward to it, really.
Obviously, some pretty big ambitions for Stokes Motorsport team this year, going to the two cars and in Cat 1. What's it been like coming in and being part of that?
Yeah, no, it's pretty welcoming. Yeah, they're just basically really good to be along with, and then we all work together, really. So, yeah, it's not too bad, really. No, it's good. I enjoy it.
Obviously, Dougie, Josh coming back after a year or so away, he was sort of knocking on the door. I think he had a runner-up finish in the championship there. He knows the MRF control tyre pretty well. What are his ambitions this year, and what do you sort of expect to see from him?
Yeah, look, we've put some money into some new tyres this year, so we've got some tyres to use up. So I think this year will be there or thereabouts, but it'll be what it'll be. As long as we don't have any mechanicals, I think the pace will be okay. It'll be interesting to see Robbie in his new car and Jack in his new car with Hayden on board. So, yeah, there'll be a bit of a battle on there, so we'll see how that pans out.
All right, we've got to ask you, what's the bet here on the personal level? Who's putting up what, and what's up for grabs?
Well, it's a bit of a forward-holding battle at the moment, a bit of a Bathurst special, but
battle, yeah.
Yeah, if he beats us, then he's not going to drive my Evo over again.
Up next, it's the top of the table clash as Ben Hunt starts his defence of the Brian Green Property Group New Zealand Rally Championship.